too.
What's it called?
Native.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you get from Kroger. If you know people that like just to go to the store and find something that's natural, they don't want to order it from a company and all that. Native is a good brand that you can find in most stores. We go to Kroger. They have some manly smells, so you don't have to smell like flour.
But one deodorant is like $12.
You're walking into deodorant and manly smell talk. Welcome to the Tone Up Challenge. We're wrapping up the week. It's Friday. If you've been here with us all week, put me in the comments. If this is your first day, put one. Let me know what day is it that you're in. Are you on the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day? So it's the Tone Up Challenge. And when we recap what we've done throughout the week, there's been a lot of little bullets, and I'm gonna pull out my chart and I'm gonna go over what those were with you. However, Camille, I'm gonna highlight you here.
Okay.
She's cooking right there. Cooking, prepare. What is it that you're doing?
I'm making my salad.
Oh, you're going back and forth on the screen. Yep, I get to have. You're making so you're prepping your food.
Yep, sure am. It's a nice, it's spinach and arugula and cherry tomatoes and chicken and almonds, dried cranberries. I think I'm gonna go goat cheese today.
So you've been, yesterday we highlighted a little bit because in the VIP experience, some people are just identifying different blocks that have been holding them. And I introduced them to a solution and offer with the membership. How long have you been a member with the K7 method?
I want to say since mid-February.
So mid-February. So we're looking at February, March, April, and now we're
mid-May. So
yeah, February, March, April to May. So you're at that 90-day mark, coming up to your 90-day mark. What were you like before, and what's different?
So before I was always tired, like so tired. My brain was foggy to the point that I was seeking medical help because I couldn't get through a day of work without needing to stop or take a nap or, one of those awesome things. And I had no energy and, had lots of extra pounds that I needed to lose.
That's awesome. So like right now, you're prepping your food. Was that something that you did before?
I did prep food, but since I didn't really know as much about the inflammatory foods and things like that, and I wasn't paying attention as much to gut health, even though I was prepping what, is often considered healthy food, my weight wasn't really going anywhere, or I would lose, maybe 1 to 2 pounds. And then, I would gain it back and I would fluctuate, and it was never a good situation.
So tell me what is different now? Like what did you break through? What have you been able to break through these last 90 days?
So a couple things. One, I've lost 23 pounds. I'm down, I think, 1 or 2 dress sizes. I'm actually wearing a skirt today that I never thought I was going to be able to wear. So I'm super happy about that because it's a cute skirt. Beyond that,
one more time, because there were a couple of kids in the background that didn't hear what you said.
I'm wearing a skirt today that I thought I was never going to wear. My parents bought it for me as an incentive. This was in 2017.
Okay.
And it was just a little bit too small for where I was at the time. It was too small for where I was at the time, but it was on sale, so you have to get it, right? And I couldn't fit in it. And I was like, I'm never going to fit in this skirt ever. And today I figured I'd try it on. I had something I had to go to. I figured I'd try it on. Why not? I've lost a bunch of weight. It fit.
Good for you. Do you know how many inches you've dropped down so far?
So I didn't record my inches, I don't think, in February, but I want to say off my since I started recording, I think in March, I want to say I lost 5 inches around my waist.
Wow, that's huge. Good for you.
Yeah.
All right,
Plus,
so
it's still staying pretty much within an inch and a half. So, that's not going anywhere right now. So,
so I want to I'll wrap up with you on this one, and thank you for hopping on here. We've got some people that want to tone up, and they've had a habit of doing things last minute, and then having the habit of not showing up. So what would you coach them into? Let's say that was you 6 months ago, because we've always got that desire of, I want to be toned, whatever tone is. And you guys watching, put what toning up means to you. It means so many different things. So what would you tell that person that has a habit of, they don't finish what they start? And I want you guys to say that, I finish what I start. They've got the habit of, oh, I want something and I can't because.
I would say that, where I'm standing now, I realize now how important it is to invest in yourself. I was that person who always felt that taking care of myself was selfish and that I needed to take care of everybody else. And then whatever time I had left over, then I could take care of myself. And I really suffered under that. And then I began to invest in myself, invest in, the proper nutrition, paying attention to how much rest I'm getting, exercising, and it's really made a huge difference for me.
Love that. So good. Thank you. Thank you. How cool is that? Thank you, Camille. So good. If that's you, I want you to feel that and know that there's hope out there for you, that you can overcome whatever's been holding you back. And that's a lot of what the coaches and I are committed to for you during this challenge. Is we know that toning up may mean something different for me than it does for you. And I know real life gets in the way. I know that you're a busy parent. I know that you've got a schedule that keeps you from truly feeling like you can commit, but know that there's hope. And I want you to bring up to us what's been getting in the way so we can collectively break through that. And what's so cool is as you hear some of the experiences from the people in the VIP experience room, you may be able to relate to that and be like, okay, I can do it also. So I want to recap what we've covered this week. And if you've missed these days, go back, watch the videos. We have it all in there. So we covered the six variables that it takes to build muscle tissue. You need all 6 of this to be able to develop the muscle so that you see the toning. Ooh. And tell me, what body part do you think of when you're like, and you were enrolling in this and you're like, oh, I totally want to tone up. Put down the body part that you're thinking of in there. So I've got a couple of you guys on YouTube, some on Facebook, and of course we've got the VIP experience here. I always want to know, we've got butt. Is it the butt and thighs? Is it shoulders? Is it arms? Is it the flappy part? Is it that back, the back fat? Get rid of that. What is it? Awesome. And then some of you are putting down the whole body. Good for you. Stomach, arms, love that. Fantastic. And here's the next thing. I want you to visualize a person that you've seen, and you may know them personally, or it's somebody that you follow on Instagram, or they're a TV or movie personality. Who is that person? Who, when you're like, okay, this person is toned, who is that person? I like that, all of it. Neck to knees. So good. So who's that person to you when you're visualizing, for me to get toned, this person totally represents that. So good. And it could be a family member. It could be a friend, or I was going to mention a couple of Hollywood stars, but no, I won't do that. I'll hold back there. And then tie back again where I just asked, what body part sticks out? So when it's that individual, you're like, oh, it's totally this person. What is it again when you're thinking of their tone? Is it their quads, their calves, glutes, butt, waistline? What is it? There we go. I like that. Tennis players, the shoulders, arms, and booty. Hallelujah to J-Lo. Okay, so what about J-Lo? I'm walking into this one. I totally am.
What about J-Lo? All of it. Like she's like fine wine. She gets better with age. Like,
She's like fine wine. I love it. Love it.
I don't even drink red wine, but she's a fine Merlot. Like,
I don't think many of us, we're not going to argue with that. We also covered the said principle. Our bodies adapt to movement. So specific adaptation to impose demand, and how do we break that up? It's a fit principle. Then we had a spectrum of speed and strength in the training. We covered how many repetitions and to what intensity increases muscle growth, muscle stimulation, metabolic boost. So there's a certain window. So when we underperform or we overperform, you're either not stimulating the muscle enough to have it grow to where you're getting tone and you're burning off that excess fat, or you overstimulate and the muscle's having a challenge on rebuilding because you're having to break it down, which we'll cover a lot more of that science next week when we incorporate the nutrition side of things. We also covered a spectrum. Let me draw another spectrum. From, are we in the sick state? Are we in the transformation stage? Or are we in the athletic stage? If we are in the sick state and we're doing programs that athletes do, we're not going to see the same results. So it's how is it that this TikTok or Instagram person is doing these exercises and I'm doing the same exercises and I'm going to the gym and ultimately your body's not toning up? It's because you've got to walk through these chapters to eventually get to that. So I want to hear from a couple of people on what do you believe has been holding you back? Facebook, YouTube, you guys aren't here, so I'll take one or two people on our VAP experience. What's been holding you back in the past? Camille, if you're still with us, we can also highlight you on what held me back in the past was, and we can address how to overcome it to where you see that consistency. Because again, as you're watching, do you have a habit of signing up to programs and then you don't follow through? It's like, oh, I signed up to the Booty Blaster. Oh, I signed up to the Tone Up Challenge. Oh, I'm signing up to all these things, and you're actually not even showing up.
That does happen sometimes. I didn't sign up for a lot of programs, but like I had a gym membership. I'd be like, oh, I'll go to the gym. And then
I'm going to get back to Camille when she's got Wi-Fi. So one was not showing up. And I would see that. And that could be you. You've got a gym membership and you're not showing up. What else? I want to make sure that we address this for you. I don't have time. Okay, time. That's a good one. No time. Tired. There's a few things mentioned here. I don't have time. I'm tired. I love too many kids. We'll take the kids. My wife and I will We'll adopt them all. Bring them to us. Okay, good. What else? I want to address as many of these as possible. What else is coming up? I like that. Burnout. I want to hear more about burnout. Time tired. That seems to be a thing. Person that put burnout. Are you able to get on and talk about it?
Yes, I suppose.
Okay, so what does that mean to you? What's burnout?
Burnout / frustrated, probably because like you put in the work and you don't see the results as fast as you want, or just sometimes being tired and feeling like you don't have the time and work gets in the way, and it just all like you're spinning your wheels and it's like, ugh. I don't know. Sometimes you ever just be burnt out and you don't know why you're there, but you're stuck there.
Totally get that. Here's my question. Have you ever gotten results in the past?
Yes.
Okay, and did you stop getting those results?
Yes, when I stopped doing the work.
Got it. So old habits kick in is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
What allowed those old habits to come in? What was in the gap?
Probably the time and tired and work and the excuses.
Okay, excuses. What were the results that you got? Like,
Well,
did you lose any weight? Did you lose any inches? Did your sleep number increase?
I don't track my sleep so much. I say my stupid smartwatch doesn't work right, because like last night I did a 3.1 mile walk after I got home, and it died on me at the 3-point mark. So then it didn't record it anywhere. So that was frustrating. That was like the acknowledgement, or you know what I mean? I cycled in the morning, and then I did the tone thing with you, and then I did the walk, and then I didn't have that verification.
So let's take technology out of it. When you got results in the past, what were those results?
I lost weight.
How much weight?
At one point I had lost 40 pounds, and I probably gained 10.
So here's my question to you. When you dropped 40 pounds, was your energy, did you have more energy after losing 40 pounds, or did you have less energy?
I had more.
Okay, so potentially you could have nixed the tired excuse.
Yes.
With
I
increased,
said I'm full of excuses.
and
Do
here's
what?
in the logic, we all know the answers to this, and I get to walk it through with you to help you process emotionally. When Esteban has more energy, is he able to execute things a little bit quicker, to manage his time slightly better?
Yes.
So time could be next. When you lost the 40 pounds, were you working out an hour a day?
I don't remember. It was a couple of years ago. I had quit drinking for 13 months because my nephew had challenged me to a sober October.
We're not even going into drinking. You're going down another rabbit trail.
I know, but that's when I started to lose my weight, because when I did that, I was like, well, I'll have a beverage when I lose 20 pounds, or then I changed it to 40 pounds and to see if I could get to that next marker, you know. And then after 13 months, I was in California at a winery in Napa Valley, whatever. And I was like, oh.
So what I'm hearing you say, Athena, is it really wasn't time. It really wasn't being tired. It was
not then. No.
It was drifting to old habits and old patterns that were not supportive to keep you in this 40 pounds. So there's something else. Does anybody else see that? There's something else in the gap. It's not the time and tired. Thank you, Athena. And I'm going to continue going on this so you hear where I'm going with it. It's many times we'll respond with what's habitual with us to say, I'm tired, I'm burned out, because you are burned out, but burned out from what? In her case, she dropped 40 pounds. So the energy goes up and we're able to access more with the time. However, there's a real thing called the drift. And I go back into old neural patterns, that behavior patterns. Next Wednesday, bringing in a neurodietitian. What she teaches is amazing on how to shift and change what we believe. And that'll shift and change the habits that we physically do. So what ends up happening is now my actions and behaviors have been missing. And the things that I've come to identify, for those of you that don't know, I've been in the fitness nutrition industry since 1991. My role with multiple national fitness companies was designing nutrition programs and fitness programs so the members got results. Esteban, if people don't get results, they quit their membership. So I had to go straight to the source and find out what worked quickly, because we all get motivated by quick wins. If not, we heard it here, I get frustrated from not seeing or feeling results. So we've got to be able to identify the wins relatively quickly. And with one organization, we're able to identify programs that worked so well that it was ranked the number one fitness company in the world. Tens of thousands of fitness companies were able to build it to be ranked number one. Where I'm getting at is we did a lot of repetitions of identifying what works and what doesn't work. And I came up with 7 variables. One of them is environment. So what I can tell you with environment is, if I don't have, in the story that we just heard, if I don't have specific foods or drinks around me, I can maintain the level of energy that was created. When the environment changes, so does my behavior. So you see, we're a product of our environment. That's number one. So I'm not putting down food over environment. The environment dictates the nutrition program. The environment dictates the fitness programming. You know, and on Monday, we mentioned, so you know how to create your environment, which we saw Camille. It was so cool. She's there preparing her food so she makes wise decisions for the rest of the week. That's what we call meal prepping. Is having that, I write it here with this, having that vision, being crystal clear on what's my goal? What do I want? And on earlier this week, I can't tell you what day it was, on a conversation with a couple of individuals, we realized if that vision is not bigger than the barrier, then we stop. It's like, okay, I lost 40 pounds. I lost 30 pounds, or I lost 20 pounds, but then I yo-yoed back. Why? Because I lost sight of my vision, or I wasn't that clear on my vision. What does tone mean to you? And that's why I ask you that over and over and over again. I want you to be clear on your purpose. You signed up for this challenge, and it's like, hey, this is great. I'm going to learn how to be toned. I can teach you all the science behind it. I can give you all the tools behind it. However, if your vision up for yourself is not aligned with that, I can guarantee you that you're going to drift. And you're going to drift specifically to number one, the environment. Number two, your tribe. Identify who we had, the J-Los and whoever it is that you're thinking of. Who is your tribe? Where are they at? And how do I join them? The people that we have lunch and dinner with, they influence our belief system, which influence our actions. So choose your tribe cautiously. That's one of the things that I do love about our online community. You've got individuals from all over the world genuinely supporting each other through all obstacles. I want to close on that, and I want to bring, before we cut on Facebook, I want to bring Coach Jayme and Cassie up so you two can share, you know, how you've helped your clients overcome this. And At some point, you guys may pop up on the screen. So Stacy's the coach there. Love that. She's like, no, I'm not. It moved. So Cassie, you come from a medical background and a fitness professional as well. You know, so certified nutritional coach, personal trainer, and nurse as well. Jayme, you come from high level fitness competitor. Do you remember how many competitions you did?
Not quite 15. I think it was 13.
A lot.
Mhm.
And for those that haven't done it, it's not easy. For those that have done it, realize that, holy cow, there's a level of commitment and discipline that's unbelievable. And yes, you're a certified nutritional coach and fitness trainer. So I would love to hear from both of you on your expertise and how you've helped your clients overcome the barriers that they've had with the environment and tribe, but truly emotionally the areas that have been holding them back. Because I know that you watching, you want to step into just being that joyful, sexy, confident version of yourself, and there's something that's been holding you back. That's ideally that's where I want to tone up. So I'm gonna back off, and I'll pop both of you guys up on the screen. So Jayme, Cassie, go ahead and take it.
Sweet. I'm going to jump in real quick, Jayme.
ahead.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cassie. And like Esteban said, I've been a nurse for 15 years now. I'm not actively nursing. I'm doing personal training, nutritional coaching. And a lot of what comes up around clients, whether it's in person, virtual, talking on the phone, is about what's around them. Because if they're only with us, or they're only doing a workout, and you're only doing a workout 30, 60, 2 hours a week, all those other extra hours, their spouses, their food that they take in, the vacations that they go on, how am I going to stay on track? How can I support you in giving you some great nutritional benefits of what you can have on the road, or what you can do at a hotel, or what you can do for a competition, or I'm going camping. I had a client just recently tell me that, and it was new for them. And having their spouse or partner or kids or family members around them being supportive and understanding and tagging along with them has actually been some of the best results that we have had for me personally with my clients. And making sure that they're focused on actually really what they want to accomplish. Because if they just go in, that's one of the first things I have a conversation with. They just go in like, man, same as in the medical professional. If you go in like, man, just look everything over. Like, I have no direction. I gotta, okay, this hurts, or this, or I want to work this or this. You don't have a direction, you don't have a vision, you don't have a goal. You're just going to kind of blindly go and just look everything over, which may work because something might actually pop up. But also there's so much to cover that if you don't focus on that goal, we aren't focused intentionally on that, and surrounding ourselves with people and things and ideas and concepts that are going to get us to that goal, then we may stop. We may lose energy. We may lose focus. We may, I got this far. I'm okay. And then we get to lean on the tribe, lean on our people, lean on everything around us to keep pushing, keep going, whether it's a sickness, whether it's eating, whether it's my belly hurts from something, I don't know what, and continually going back. What are you wanting to do? I just had a conversation today with somebody like, all right, you're at this point. What's your next goal? What are we working on next? And being that person to push you just enough to give you that encouragement and not be like, woe is me, poor me, but also being there like, I understand you, and what can we do to get past that?
Love that. That's so good. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's one of the things that keeps standing out is I keep hearing the word tribe. Yes, I speak it. You're speaking it. Coach Jayme, I'm going to ask you to mention, some tips and coaching that you've got for her watching right now. And I can say that for me too, Cassie, is when I don't have, actually, I always have tribe. Let me be super clear. So I either have the tribe that's supporting me into being a weaker, more tired, lacking motivation, discipline, or I surround myself with a tribe that is got my back, is therefore the higher version of myself as a husband, as a father, as your coach, in supporting me making wise food decisions, sleep. It's like, hey, it's time for rest and recovery. So tribe is really big. You're watching this and you want some more information on the membership that we've got to support you. It's the K7 Method membership. Put K7 in the comments. So a lot of the people in the VIP experience, you guys are already in that membership. Some of you may not be. Those watching YouTube or Facebook, put K7. Like, if you're hesitant and you're on the fence, where else is that showing up that you're on the fence without making decisions and moving forward? So I want you to put K7 in the comments, and myself or one of the coaches will reach out to you. We'll support you. We'll answer any questions that you have. We've got you. I want to bring you into a tribe that's going to be supportive for you. Coach Jayme, I'm going to bring you up. And then Facebook, we're cutting out. We're going to go to the VIP experience.
Hi, everyone. I'm Coach Jayme. To piggyback off, I have 2 points to piggyback off of what Coach Cassie and what Esteban continually preaches on and teaches. And they both are the environment and the tribe. Willpower will fail you every single time. So if you feel like you can stay on plan for 3 weeks and not cheat, not eat anything bad, yet there is a package of Oreos in your house, you're going to eat the Oreos. It's inevitably going to happen. So when we talk about environment, we are 1,000% serious in the fact that it has got to be a clean, conducive, supportive environment to your goals and what you're trying to do. Tribe fits right in with there, because if you're married, you have children, you have a roommate, a partner, whichever, and they are not clued into what you're doing, and so they're bringing food in that is non-supportive to your goals. Again, willpower is going to fail you, and you're going to eat the stuff you shouldn't be eating. In my experience, I've had a handful of clients and people say things like, but I feel bad. They made this for me and I really want to eat it and I don't want to upset them. Or they're going out with their girlfriends, or the guys go out and everybody is having drinks. So they're going to partake in the drinks, or they're going to order the appetizers and the greasy food and all the things because they're socializing and they want to be part of it. And they don't want to be left out or miss out and, be looked at differently. Well, at the end of the day, if your tribe is supporting you, they're not going to make you feel bad or like a loser or whatever because you're not part of it. They're not going to pressure you or push you. So you got to get over that fear of not wanting to say no, have the guts to say no. And the other part to that, to saying no, is if you follow our plan, a meal plan for 3 weeks, and then the 4th week comes, which we dub as fly week, and you go off the menu, we encourage it. We encourage you to make those mistakes, to go off plan. The biggest reason being is because you're going to have bigger wins when you experience yourself failing and feeling like garbage. So you eat 3 weeks very well, very clean, you see results, you feel better, and then that 4th week comes and it's like, oh, I can have the Oreos, I can go out and eat pizza, I can eat whatever I want. Eat whatever you want, because as weird as this is going to sound, we want you to feel like garbage to remember why you shouldn't be eating that food to begin with. So you eat the bad food, you feel like crap. So then when you go out again with your friends, husband, wife, whatever, and the bad food is an option, it's going to be easier to say no. You're not going to feel as guilty for saying no. Like, you know what? Nope, don't want it. You know why? Because it's going to jack me up. It's not worth it. I've been working too hard on my goals. So, but it takes time to get to that point. And then again, that comes in accountability, and that's a whole nother awesome conversation to have. But I don't know, it's a system. And once you start seeing the results and feeling good, you would hope that you'd want to stay.
So good. Thanks, Coach Jayme. What that makes me think of is as a kid playing near a fireplace. It's like, don't get too close. I got it. Oh, and it's a learning experience. It's not good and it's not bad. It's just a learning experience. And if you're okay with the way that you feel when you put your hands close to the fireplace, rock on, baby. So if that's you and you're like, you know what, I can't live being super strict all throughout, got it. You got Fly Week. So it's completely up to you. If you don't like the pain of the hot fire, then you won't get so close next time. If you're okay with it, you're okay with it. It's completely up to you. So it's one of the things with the membership. Yes, we'll cover gut-centric menus on a monthly basis, your fitness program, live fitness programs, and structured fitness programs that you can take to the gym with your buddies, with you as well. We've got additional coaching on the mindset, on the nutrition and the fitness that happens throughout. There's cooking classes on how to prepare specific foods that are super yummy and tasty in under 30 minutes. So all of that's included. If you're wanting some information on that, put K7 in the comments. We'll reach out to you. Facebook, thanks for being here. Next week, we've got some amazing individuals. We've got Dr. Z coming on Monday. We've got the gentleman in charge of fitness and nutrition education for Crunch Fitness coming on Tuesday. Wednesday, we've got dietitian coming in. Thursday is a bit of a surprise. So I want to get full confirmation before I make this one up. And I let you know what it is. Friday, Coach Drew is wrapping up. So he's our professional bodybuilder that can show you how to get toned like that. Facebook, love you. We'll see you on Monday.